2 people used it. Now when I was coming up with this, oh brilliant, fewer and less, except everybody knows the words. But then to actually incorporate it when you're thinking on your feet is not so easy. In fact, you could say that there are fewer opportunities than you may think. It was used twice. Tony used it, and specifically said fewer dating sites. And made sure that we all realised that he'd said it, so thank you for that. And Angela, I must applaud the random way in which you used it for. The random way in which you used it. The expression is, without further ado. Now, to prevent it being a cliche, Angela said, with fewer, less ado. Thank you for that. So, Madam Toastmaster, did you say it?
I did.
And did you say it?
Yeah, I said less is just fewer mistake.
Oh, I missed that. Well, I'll come to that when I say it. So, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most of our welcome guests. Something that is not okay. There are many people who start every speech, every utterance with okay. Does anybody watch Graham Norton?
Yes.
Have you watched The Stories in the Red Chair?
Yeah.
Every single one, without fail, starts off with okay or so. That's not the beginning of a speech. The first word of the speech is the beginning of the speech. Okay, it's like we have to punctuate it first. You have to put it in gear. So it's like, I'm putting it in gear. Don't use okay to start the speech. Your speech is the start of your speech. Satya. I'm just going to go through a couple of quick corrections, which are us speakers, you said. It's we speakers. We are the subject of the sentence. I just want to say a few words. We just have to get up and do it. Using just, I think, demeans and removes from the power of the sentence. I want to say a few words. That's talking to us, that's telling us. We have to get up and do it. It's putting a positive thing on it, spin on it. And also another just a hesitation, which was the way I sometimes try to learn. You're telling us that you're not succeeding. So the way I learn, so feedback to us. And what was lovely is you said, I watch, I listen, I learn, talking about inspirational speakers. And you finished with a quite trained in eloquent persuasion. Ade, I like the way you used quotes. The past does not equal the future. Those who do not learn from the past are content to repeat it. And you had good use of plain, clear speaking to make your message understood. Sina, like everything Sina does, he speaks English with verve, with passion, and runs it through a grammatical mangle without losing comprehension. I understood what Sina was saying. As to paraphrase the great and the late Eric Morecambe, I'm sure he said all the right words, just not necessarily all the right. Sonia, one thing that's changing over the years is the amount of people who speak English as a second language. And a question I was asked as grammarian, do you want to know the little bits where you're using Spanish grammar with English words? So if you want to know the English grammar, and it's lovely, it doesn't take away from the meaning.
Yeah, I've got to write it.
Okay, I'll write to you because I've told Tom, just one thing I must say, if you're going to use quotes that everybody knows, don't misquote it. One small step for a man, one giant step for a man for mankind. It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Yes. And also you said, this begs the question that some people have answered yes, when you're talking about the question about nuclear war being beautiful. So this begs the question, then it should follow up really with a question. So, and one thing I liked, you said the night you used you made a statement and then you used the same words to ask a question about it. So it's a knight in shining armour, keeping the armour shining. These are great rhetorical... There's names for all these rhetorical devices, and I don't know any of the names. I'm trying to learn them, but they're so complicated. Just ask Sina a question and I'm leaving the stage. Is your name Sina?
Yeah.
Or Sina?
It's Sina.
Sina, okay.
Sina.
So, and names are so important because they are us. So I think it's worth taking some time to find out people's names. So Sina.